Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading where we are going to be going deep on whether your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved misses you. And within that, we're going to get a lot of clarity around how they are currently thinking and feeling about you, especially if you've been in some form of struggle or separation, right? How are they missing you? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What would they like to say to you, right? From their deepest heart, from their higher self. What do they want you to know that they may not be able to say at this time? And then we're also going to look at what are they actually willing to do about this, right? If they are missing you so much, what action do they want to take towards you and this connection? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Dr. V, and if my readings resonate with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredible community. We are all here to support one another on this journey to love, abundance, success, and living our best life. So let's get right into your group choices here. So you can choose group 1, group 2, group 3, or you can choose all of them and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. Please do know that this is a general reading, right? Not everything is going to resonate for you, but if you would like to have specific guidance from Spirit on your unique journey, that's what a personal reading is for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. But please do know that I am extremely booked right now with all of my incredible private clients who are all around the world. You know who you guys are. Thank you so much. I love you so much. And of course, I love this entire community, but I am really booked right now, so the wait is about 4 weeks for a personal reading. Also, if you would like to order any of these oracle decks that I've created for all of you who are on this journey, the link to that is also in the box below. So if you'd like to take a deep breath, close your eyes and see which one of these groups you feel most intuitively guided to. The first one is Sleeping Beauty's Dream. Group 2 is Treasured Memories. And group 3 is Pure Nature. All right, go ahead and make your selection and we'll get started with group 1. All right, my lovelies who chose group 1, Sleeping Beauty's Dream, here is your reading where we're going to be looking at, do they miss you, your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved? We're going to start off here with your tarot as well as your tea leaf cards. So give me one moment here. You have the Chariot, the Hierophant, the 6 of Wands, along with this bell and this bag. Wow. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is, yes, your person is definitely missing you. What they are currently feeling right now is there are definite spiritual lessons, bigger spiritual lessons that they are learning and going through right now. One of the things with your person is that they're truly looking for movement. Okay, there's an energy here of them wanting progress, wanting movement in this connection because there's been some stagnation that has been going on for sure, right? I feel like there's an energy of being stuck, of things kind of coming to a standstill that has happened in this connection. And I am feeling that there's been a lot of frustration around that, right? There's been a lot of energy of feeling distressed, you know, your person feeling like, you know, something came out of the blue here and stopped this connection in some sort of abrupt way. For some of you, and this is not for everybody, I am feeling that there's been a third party situation here with the Hierophant. So for some of you, I feel like your person may be struggling right now in a marriage that they are very unhappy in. It doesn't even have to be a marriage. It could also be a commitment, right? They may be living with somebody that they would like to, not live with anymore. I'm also getting the energy for some of you that your person has also been in some form of a living situation that is very obstructive to them, that is really making them feel very suffocated. And for some of you, it's not just a living situation, but it's also some sort of a obligation or relationship that is making them feel like they are controlled. They feel like they have to play by somebody else's rules that they didn't want, rules that they didn't want to agree to or no longer agree to anymore. So there's definitely something here about structure and rules. I feel like your person is looking for freedom. There's, again, this heavier energy of them seeking to come out from under the thumb of somebody or a situation. So I don't know why I'm getting that energy of feeling like you're under somebody's thumb. Like, like somebody is really putting pressure on them. They're feeling a certain type of pressure. And I always say a third party situation doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be other situations as well, right? So there's definitely some sort of issue of structure, rules, expectations, and obligations that your person is definitely seeking release from. Okay, they're seeking some sort of a victory, some sort of a freedom from this situation with the Six of Wands energy, right? They also feel that they wish that they could kind of come running, right? They wish that they could come running towards you. They wish that they could speed up the progress that they want to make towards you. But they're realizing that as much as they wish that they could be in this Chariot's energy, which is really the energy of somebody who's taking charge, right? They want to take charge of their life. They want to take charge of their situation. But as much as they desire to do this, they're also feeling a bit blocked. Like they feel like they can't come towards you as fast as they would like to. So instead, it's almost like they feel like they would be happy with even making some sort of small steps towards you. They would be content even being able to make small progress, take little steps towards you if they can. And I feel like that comes from this energy of them really missing you a lot, right? So they're like, you know what? If I can't come running towards you right now, if I have blocks here that are keeping me from coming really fast towards you, I would even be happy if I could make some small steps here, some small progress towards you. So they are definitely wanting to make this kind of announcement too. Like it's almost like they want to be able to send you some sort of a message. Like with this bell, it's kind of like they want to get your attention. They feel that they've lost your attention to a certain extent here, and they want to get your attention back. They want to make some sort of announcement here to you that, hey, I'm not going to be limited by this situation anymore. I don't want to be limited by this. See, something important such as a new job or raise. So I feel like there's something important here that they also want to announce to you. That's why we're also getting this bell's energy. So I feel like for some of you, and this is not for all of you, but I feel like for some of you, what's going to be really important for your person to kind of make this escape. I'm also getting this energy of the great escape. Like whatever situation they're stuck in right now, they're seeking a great escape, an escape from it. And I feel like what they want you to know also is that getting a new job or making more money or being able to work on their finances is going to help them also make this great escape, is going to help them come towards you faster than slower here. So that's also something key here. But I do feel that they miss you so much that they want, they're trying to speed up the progress here. They're really trying their best to speed up the energy, the progress of coming towards you here. So let's go deeper. What else do they want you to know? What else do they want you to know here? Yeah, see? Okay, so we're getting this investigate card. We're getting codependency, and we're getting fruition. So again, this tells us that there's something here also that may be going on in their current situation that they haven't been seeing clearly, because I feel like your person may be dealing with some sort of a codependency situation. So whatever with this Hierophant's energy that we're getting them feeling like they are under the thumb of somebody else, or somebody else's expectations, or somebody else's environment or situation, I almost feel like they have been taking this time, especially if you guys have not been talking to each other, if you've been on some sort of a break, there's been a lack of communication. I feel like your person is really taking this time. As much as they miss you, they're also taking this time to kind of look closely at their situation. They're investigating, they're asking questions, and they really want to get the full picture of what is going on here before they take some sort of final action. Because see, we're getting this energy again of your person wanting the fruition of your relationship. They want this connection back, especially if there's been a struggle or separation. They're looking to make this happen. Okay, they're looking for, how can I finally move this connection, this love that I feel, and this life that I want with you? How can I move it forward in a way that brings some momentum to this, okay? In a way that is not like a stop and go kind of energy, because they really are tired of the stop and go. And I feel like you are too. You may have come from this experience of, you may move forward like 6 steps and feel great about it, and then all of a sudden there's something going on here that makes it stop and then go back a few steps. So I feel like both of you are mirroring each other in your frustration about that. So you're seeking to make this go forward without it going back. And I feel like in order to do that, your person really does need to investigate, right? They need to figure out, okay, what the heck is going on here that needs to be fixed or solved, so that we can move forward like really strong with this Chariot's energy. And a lot of it really does have to do with the codependency. So there's something here for those of you who do have a third-party situation where your person is in a marriage or a relationship or a situation where they feel very stuck. Please do know there is something here that is holding them there, okay? There's something here that they need to investigate and look at very closely about themselves. You know, why is it that they are not giving you your due? What are they holding on to in this other situation that is not serving them? Even though they know it's not serving them, they're not letting it go. They're not walking away from it. You know, even though they want to, even though they claim that they want the fruition of this love and this connection with you, why are they not walking away? So I feel like this is also an investigate card for you. You also have to look at closely and think about, why is it that your person is not fully moving forward? What is it that may be holding them back? Are there questions here that you also need to ask them? Right? So that you can get clarity and clarification from them. All right. So let's take a look at what are specific messages that they have here for you. What would they say to you from their higher self here? What do they want you to know? You are my sanctuary. You are the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. So definitely, okay, there's something here again that they may have had some secrets, they may have had some sort of this kind of behavior, something going on here that they could not confide in anybody else, but they felt that they could confide this in you. But they betrayed that trust, as in they told you that they have this situation that they want to get out of, but they may not have again made the steps necessary here to get out of that so they could come towards you. See, would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? Okay, so again, I feel like there is something here about your person struggling and being held back or holding themselves back. And because of that, you may have rejected them. You may have said, you know, enough is enough. I'm not going to wait around here anymore. I deserve better, right? So now they're like, okay, well, I want to contact you. I want to move forward. Do you still want me? They don't know. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us, right? So there's an awakening that has also gone on here. So I feel like if you have withdrawn your energy from this person, if you've said, you know, enough is enough, I'm not going to deal with this codependency anymore. I'm not going to deal with whatever blocks you have because it's been enough. Oh, wow. See, look at how these things are just jumping out here. If you have stepped back because of these issues, they are definitely, you know, missing you, right? They're feeling the heat. They're missing you so much. So let's take a look at what actions do they want to take next? Are they going to take action? Well, see, here's the thing. So I do feel that for some of you who have stepped back, I do feel that you have done the right thing here because they need to create a space. Again, I feel like this entire reading, there's definitely something here about a third party, a karmic partner that is coming through very strongly here. And your person not being able to create the space here for the two of you to come together. This is something that is really important. They are working on creating this space, but I do feel that Spirit is saying to you, it's entirely up to you as to how long do you even want to wait, because I feel like some of you have stopped waiting, and that is totally right for you. You have to do what's right for you, right? Every situation is different. Every journey is different. Every experience and heart is different. So I feel like Spirit is saying here that it's definitely all about your beliefs here. What do you believe is right for you? Now, again, this karmic partner for some of you is a third party, but for some of you, this is also a karmic situation, right? Some sort of karmic situation that your person is struggling through and is not able to find their way out of. They're not able to take control here. They're not able to become the leader of their own life and to find a resolution for this situation, right? And it may take them some time to do this. It may take them some time to create this space. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that it's about you, right? If your person is going to continue on in this paused energy, if they're not truly taking the action that you need them to take, even though they clearly miss you, even though they are dying to come towards you with the Six of Wands and this Chariot's energy, it is entirely up to you to decide whether you want to move on or whether you feel like it is worth waiting, because there's definitely a pausing energy. There's definitely a space that must be created here for the two of you to come together, right? So I feel like this is you. This is Spirit saying you decide what is right for you. So please do let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created, all the links are down in the box below. Please do know that right now I'm really booked. So the wait time for a video recorded reading is about 4 weeks. And the wait time for a live reading with me on Zoom is about 4 to 5 business days. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 2 who chose treasured memories. This is your reading. We're going to start off here with your tarot. And we're looking at the question, does your love miss you? And how are they actually feeling about you and this connection? Then we're going to take a look at specific messages from their heart to yours. And then we'll end with what exactly do they want to do next, really, about the fact that they miss you, right? So we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Tower, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Egg and the Dark Woman. This is very interesting. So I'm feeling that there is a lot of energy here coming from the divine masculine. There's an energy here of the masculine particularly wanting to come into some sort of an understanding, some sort of a clarity when it comes to the feminine. That they haven't had before, that the masculine has not had before. So that's for some of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be for everybody, but that is one energy that I'm getting here. And I have a feeling that it has a lot to do with deep levels of confusion that your person has been going through. With the Seven of Cups and the Tower, there's been some sort of real breakdown here in the way that your person, especially if it's your masculine, has been thinking, feeling, and assessing or analyzing this situation. I also feel that for many of you, your person has also been very much focused upon exterior success. So there's been a lot of distraction coming their way from issues that have to do with money, career, success, some sort of financial stability, as well as I'm feeling for some of you, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like your person may also have kids from a previous relationship, of which they also feel like they have to be the provider, like they have to be the person to take care of them, to make sure everything is okay, whether or not they are still with the parent of, their kids. They may not be with that person anymore, but they still feel connected to their kids or their child. And so they're also kind of working towards helping their child or even other family members succeed. So I feel like for those of you who your person doesn't have kids, I feel like they are also distracted by other family members who are not necessarily kids that they feel responsible for. So this is why they have been very distracted. And I feel that they have also been quite confused about some of the choices that they need to make in this connection as well as in their life in order to bring you closer. So the answer, first of all, to the question, do they miss you, is yes, they do. They miss you very much. And I feel that if this connection has ended or become stuck or hit kind of a snag here, they really felt that this was a tower moment for them, as in if you have stepped away or they have stepped away from you, it hasn't been easy at all. It may have come on quite suddenly. For some of you, I feel like either you were ghosted by this person or you stepped away from them again abruptly and suddenly. And so I feel like one day you were in each other's lives and maybe the next you were not, or the communication just ceased or stopped. And that was very devastating for them. I feel like for some period of time, it made your person feel even more confused with the Seven of Cups. And I feel like this is one of the reasons why this connection may have stalled or, gone off the rails in the first place. I feel like your person was getting confused by various different options and roads that they could take. And when I mean options, I don't mean options as in necessarily other people other than you. Although I do feel for some of you, there is definitely an issue here. And it's coming through very strongly, but again, it's only for some of you, not for most of you. But I do feel that for some of you, your person does struggle with being faithful to one person. They tend to want to be with multiple people. They tend to be very attracted to or tempted by multiple people. Monogamy is not necessarily their thing. And again, this is just for some of you, not for all of you. But that is definitely an issue here, as in either they are struggling with other options when it comes to love. And not even necessarily, I feel for many of you, it's love. It's more for some of you, it's your person, your people, it's more lust. Like they lust after the chase of multiple people. And there's some sort of an ego gratification that they get from that. They're not the most grounded person. For the rest of you who, with the Seven of Cups, where it's not a third party or your person is not tempted by multiple people, I feel like they have a lot of different options and choices that they need to make in their life altogether, as in they may feel some sort of a responsibility to other people or other situations, like I said, with kids or family members. For some of you, there is definitely a feminine in your person's life that is making things difficult for them. See, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. So again, this is for some of you, not for all of you, but I feel that there is some issue here. Now, this could be a mom, a sister, a friend, a mentor. It could be a colleague at work or a boss. It could be anybody, or even an ex-girlfriend, an ex-spouse. But there's definitely something here that is an energy of negativity or resistance. And, I feel like with this whole dark woman, I feel like it's also very metaphorical. It's not just necessarily that she has dark hair or, like dark physical traits. I feel like this idea, this concept of dark woman is also about some sense of darkness that she brings into your person's life, some sort of fear. There's some sort of dread that your person has of this person. They dread this person. They try to avoid this person. They feel like this person doesn't have their best interests, or they feel kind of creeped out by whoever this person is. And it could be anybody. It's just a darker energy. But I do feel that your person right now is really struggling with your absence. And what they are trying to do right now at this time is to ground themselves. Okay, they're trying to keep themselves grounded in reality. They may even be trying to deal with their emotions and this kind of really very kind of abrupt, scary tower that has come down, that has brought them some sort of clarity as well. They're trying to deal with it, some of them by distracting themselves into their material world, maybe their career, their work. But I feel like this was necessary for them. They needed your absence. They needed this tower to come down in order to gain clarity about the confusion that they were going through. And so they have, through this process, they are coming to some form of clarity. They're coming to some form of, okay, I can narrow this down. I don't have to have my energy, going off in so many different directions. I can really believe that success is assured with good plans and hard work. I feel like this is where it's like they are planning. They are trying to work towards two things here. One is work towards this King of Pentacles energy, as in work towards success in the material world, maybe even working towards getting rid of this person. Maybe there's some sort of an obligation here, a karmic debt here that needs to be paid with this person. So I feel like if they can be successful, if they can, somehow figure out how to settle things or resolve these things with this person, that will help them. So they're looking for success for that. But I also feel that they are planning for their success with you as well. This is a plan that they are making because this Tower has really opened up a lot of clarity about what your person truly wants and needs from this connection, and from the fact that they are missing you so much, like they are not wanting to be without you. So let's go deeper here. What else is it that they want you to know about their thoughts and feelings at this time? All right, see, this is the thing. We're getting purity, we're getting unrequited love, and we're getting growing up, wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth. And so this is why I feel that there is definitely some sort of an issue here about them knowing that whatever was going on here, especially with this darker energy here, that it requires some sort of a process of purification. Okay, there's some sort of purity that needs to come forth, because again, this Seven of Cups energy and this kind of like other resistant darker energy that's come through here is not going to go away until there is authenticity. Okay, there's some sort of transparency, and this purity to me represents truth. There is some sort of truth that needs to be stated here. There's some sort of truth that needs to come out and needs to be voiced here. And only then will there be even more clarity here. I feel like this person needs to use their voice. I feel like because they had been distracted and dealing with all these other issues, it's almost like they had lost their own voice, their voice of truth and authentic feeling, right? And I feel like you notice this, excuse me, that you could sense that this was a wall, this kind of like their voice. I feel like there's something constricting in their throat, almost like keeping them from coming out and speaking their truth. And part of it is also that, they need to also grow up. Because whatever was going on here in these darker energies really did also have to do with them needing to grow out of whatever stuck energy that they have been in, especially if they needed to grow out of some sort of a relationship or situation with somebody else or other people in their life that was keeping them stuck where they are. So I feel like for some of you, your person, it's even, for some of you, it's even like an issue of like a difficult mother or a difficult mother figure, an aunt, a grandmother, or somebody who helped raise your person and has kept them kind of dependent, emotionally. It doesn't even have to be like, it's not like monetarily or like financially dependent as much as it is like this emotional dependence that they have on this other person or other people, or some sort of this darker feminine energy. And that has kept them very much tied to their issues from their childhood. It's kept them emotionally dependent. And for some of you, it's even kept them very emotionally weak and childlike. So it's like that inner child issue. It's about abandonment as well. And so this is why I feel like for many of you, one of the reasons why you may have stalled in this relationship or stepped back from this relationship may be because this person wasn't able to give you back the love that you were giving to them. It's almost like they were not able to return your love. It became unrequited. They were not able to verbalize, talk about, communicate with their words and their actions as well the love that they felt for you in their heart. The purity was not there. It was murky. It was dark. It was convoluted. It was confused. There was all kinds of darkness that was surrounding them. And again, I feel like that darkness was literally keeping them in this very childlike state. I feel like they were easily prone to tantrums, like where they would try to get what they want. And if they didn't get what they want, or if you didn't admit that they're right and you're wrong, they would throw a tantrum. They would make you try to believe that they are right. They wanted to have the last word, right? There's a lot of this kind of energy coming through of somebody who really needs to mature. They need to understand who they really are, what they truly want, and they need to mature into being able to communicate what that is. So let's take a look at some specific messages from them to you. What would they say from their deepest heart, from their higher self to you, if they could? You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. Okay, so again, I feel like this is part of their immaturity, right? Like they didn't understand, they didn't see, they didn't have the clarity until this tower came down. And now they're seeing and they're feeling that you are the love of their life. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. See, there you have it. That makes sense. So again, with this perpetual youth, not wanting to grow up, this some sort of emotional dependency on, wounds from the past or other, like, female figures that are keeping their kind of, hold upon this person. And it could be a masculine or a feminine. It doesn't have to be that your person is definitely a masculine who has a mother figure who is keeping him under wraps. It could even be a feminine who has a mother figure or a feminine figure who is keeping her very tied to the past and keeping her in a state of youth here, like kind of childlike state. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. Okay, so again, this is part of them really missing you, feeling your energy, not wanting to let it go. So are they willing to take any actions here towards you? Since they miss you so much, what are they willing to do to change that? It's funny how I just said change and we got the change card right here. Yeah, see? So, see, this is the thing. It's interesting how this is coming up again because we were getting this energy with this King of Pentacles. It's very similar energy of them. Okay, they have certain regrets. They miss you very much. They have remorse, life regrets, loss. Okay, this is very much also like Five of Cups energy where they're regretting this loss because they didn't make empowered choices. And now it's like they are trying to do that. They're trying to make better choices, more empowered choices. And I feel like right now what they're doing is they're coming at it from a very practical point of view, right? Very similar energy here. They're coming at it from, if I could step into maturity, both financial and emotional, if I can get my career going, if I can get my business going, if I can start making good money, if I can start feeling stable, then I can start growing up. I can take responsibility and I can get out from under the thumb of whatever is this darker energy. So I feel like there's something here. Now, this could even be an ex-spouse or an ex-girlfriend or somebody who they also, or an ex-boyfriend or an ex-husband, somebody that they also feel like they have some sort of financial obligation towards. And for some of you, I feel like your person wants to fulfill that financial obligation. That's why we're getting a lot of this pentacles and big goals energy. They feel like maybe that will get this person off their back because what they truly want is to change what's going on between the two of you. Okay, change is in the air. And if you want to, you can also see this as a time marker that by fall, your person wants to resolve this situation so they can start again with you, so they can be new for you. They can move on, grow up, get financially secure, and resolve whatever these darker energies are. So let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. If you would like to have a personal reading with me or order these oracle decks that I've created for all of you who are on this journey, the links are in the box below. Please do be advised that right now the wait time for a video recorded reading is 4 weeks. The wait time for a live reading with me on Zoom is about 4 to 5 business days. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 3 who chose pure nature, this is your reading. We're going to take a look at if your person misses you, and if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? We're going to take a look at specific messages. What would they say to you from their higher self if they could? And then we're going to end with what actions do they want to take towards you and this connection. So let's go ahead and start here with your tarot. So we have here the 10 of Cups, the Star, and the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. And we also have the haystack here. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. And we have the Eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Wow. All right. So what I'm feeling here is absolutely, yes, your person has really been missing you. The feeling I'm getting here is that what they truly miss is almost like those parts of you that they didn't fully appreciate until you were gone. Okay, I'm getting a very strong energy here that really has to do with their vision of you, their understanding of you and who you are. I'm getting a very strong energy here that when the two of you were together, and this is if you are in separation or even just struggle, maybe you have little contact, maybe you have no contact, but I feel like in the time that the two of you were together, one of the biggest obstacles or problems that this person was dealing with was their inability to fully understand you. I feel like you love this person very much and they love you very much, but you never felt fully understood by them. You always felt like they didn't quite understand who you are, where you're coming from, and what's important to you. And this is something that is so crucial, right? Like the person that we love, the person who we want to spend the rest of our lives with, they must understand that, right? They must understand and they must see us for who we really are. More than anybody, right? You want them to see you. And not just to see you at the surface level, but I'm feeling very strongly here that you tried so much for your person here to see you at the soul level. You wanted them to be able to see everything that you truly are. You wanted them to understand you because you felt that you offered them a lot of understanding. You really put in a lot of effort into this connection to give this person your unconditional understanding. You tried as best, you gave it your best shot. And the reason for that is because both of you saw within one another this 10 of Cups potential. Okay, so you guys saw this within one another, that you know what, we have an incredible potential here of building a very beautiful life together that is based on a very soul level, very spiritual, very emotionally satisfying partnership, a very satisfying connection. So I feel that both of you saw this potential and you did your best knowing that, you know what, one of the most important parts of building this 10 of Cups together is having that really deep understanding of one another. And this is why I feel that you literally laid bare your soul to this person. You said, you know what, I'm going to open myself up to you completely. I'm going to confide in you. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking honestly. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling very honestly. I feel like you gave a lot to this connection. But for some reason, their problem, one of the biggest issues that they had was their inability to truly see you. And I know that can sound a bit strange, but I know that if this resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You never felt fully seen. You never felt fully seen by this person. You always felt like they were seeing you through some other form of, like, you know, some other perspective. And I feel like because of that, they tended to build up a lot of false expectations of you. I feel like you became almost like this catch-all with the star's energy. Like you became this kind of catch-all for all of their problems. Like they really put a lot of their issues, their problems, the obstacles that they were dealing with into you, almost as like the person who's going to carry this burden for them, who's going to help them to resolve the situations. So I feel like you became a very big problem solver for this person, but eventually it's like you felt that it was too much. Like it's not fully your responsibility to step in and solve all their problems or be the one who carries the burden. It has to be shared equally. And I feel like you didn't want to just be this one star in their life, as in, I feel that your person was definitely going through some darker times, some times in their life where they feel like they were losing their way, where they weren't seeing the path illuminated before them, right? The path to success, the path to happiness, the path to peace. I feel like for a while they were kind of, keeping their head down and not really looking around them too much with this Eight of Pentacles energy. It's like they were almost wanting to put the blinders on their own eyes. Like there were certain things that they didn't want to see. Because they were too focused on trying to get results in their life. To me, this is also the energy of like they were trying to get returns on investments that they thought that they were making. And when I say return on investment, I mean like things like that, things that they were putting their focus and attention into, wanting some sort of result. But I feel like a lot of the things that they were focusing on getting in their life weren't really coming to them. Like they weren't getting those results, even though they were literally putting their head down and trying hard. And this is why I feel like they came across a lot of obstacles and problems that really got them down, and they started to see you as their kind of catch-all. Like you are the solution, right? Like they're gonna put that on you. They're gonna look to you to clean up these messes or to give them the path or the road ahead. But again, I feel like you got to a point where this was very exhausting for you, because you can't just be that alone, and they can't just have you as that one person who's there to solve those problems, right? It really does take a village, not just to raise children, but to raise ourselves, There's so many other important people that play roles in our lives, right? People who are close to us that we can go to for different things. So I feel like there was a bit of an energy drain that was coming through here. And I feel like something happened where the relationship also became very one-sided, where, you feel like you were giving your all to help this person, but they were not acknowledging how much you were giving. They were just kind of in that taking mode, okay? They were not acknowledging it until you may have stepped back and said, you know what, I can't give any more to this. I've given enough. I'm not being appreciated, because I do feel an energy here that as much as they love you, as much as you help them, they were not fully appreciating, or they didn't express their gratitude to you in a way that was appropriate or right for you. And so that is why I feel like if you stepped out of this because you were emotionally drained, because you're like, look, I can't be the only one shining thing, the one light in your life, whereas everything else is like darkness and struggle, and I'm the one light, and it's my job to like bring light to the rest of your life. Like that's not my responsibility. We have to have an equal partnership here. So that's why I feel like if you stepped away, or if they stepped away, if there's some sort of a break here, your person is missing you, and they are really feeling the effects of their karma, right? They are reaping what they have sown here by overextending like expecting too much, because I do feel that there were some unrealistic expectations that were certainly coming through here. Okay, a lot of unrealistic expectations that I do feel eventually exhausted you from this connection. So let's go deeper here. What else do they want you to know? So see, here you go. See, this is why it's like they know that this connection, this love that they were building with you, this relationship that they were building with you, they do understand now that they really weren't doing it the right way. They lost their way. See, learning to create what you desire. They lost their way. Because, like I said before, it's this energy of things becoming very one-sided. Right? Becoming very much about, okay, my life is full of issues and struggles. There's a bit of a self-pitying energy also coming through from your person, where it's like they felt sorry for themselves, that they were struggling through so many things. I do feel a bit of a complaining energy, even like kind of like, oh, why doesn't anything ever go right for me? Look how hard I work. I've been trying so hard to make things happen in my life, and still I can't catch a break, right? So I feel like there's a bit of this, a little bit of, it's not my fault. I don't want to take responsibility for my own, failures or for things being stuck in my life. That really started to weigh down this connection. And now your person has realized, possibly in your absence here, that they really just didn't do it the right way, that they took this relationship down the wrong path. They made things too difficult. They made things too heavy. I feel like at some point, it's like they realize now that they were responsible for kind of, taking away the beauty of this connection. They're realizing that they are now responsible for diminishing your romantic feelings for them, because you just got tired of all the BS. I mean, you just got tired of all the negativity and the self-pity and the, nothing ever works out for me, right? Because let's face it, like our high vibing Live Tarot community, we're all about everything is always working out for me. We're all about raising our vibration, living our best life. Of course, we're all going to have moments of struggle and self-doubt, but it's not like you get your vibration high once, you get your alignment in once, and now you're set for life. No, it's a constant process, right? It's a constant evolution. And so I feel like your person is now starting to realize this, that in their being stuck, they took the air out of the balloon here. They really lost the beauty of the relationship. They made your romantic feelings for them diminish, kind of like become very small, become very like, I don't know, I'm kind of exhausted from this. I don't know how much longer I can do this. But now it's like they want you to know that what you had when it was good, before all of this happened, was so beautiful. It was so good. And now they're wanting to recapture this beauty, these romantic feelings. So let's see what they want to say to you from their higher self, from their deepest heart. What would they say to you if they could? Yeah, see? Yeah, so definitely for some of you, there has been a separation here. There's been some sort of stepping back, and now your person is spying on you. Like they haven't let you go. They're hoping that you haven't moved on without them. They're hoping that they can somehow win you back with these romantic feelings and bring the beauty back into this relationship. See, I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. So they may be watching your social media. They may be trying to keep track of, what you're doing. They know that they've kind of like screwed this up by kind of screwing up the energy here. See, I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. So here, see, I feel like, again, there's an expansion here, an evolution here that you definitely have, because see, you became this star, this guiding kind of light in their life, because you were good with that evolution, because you were working on your vibration, your healing, your happiness, your peace and joy, and you wanted them to do the same, but they never quite caught up to that. I'm getting the feeling that they gave you a lot of big words, a lot of big ideas, like a lot of promises that yes, you know, yes, absolutely, I'm raising my, oh, absolutely, I'm fixing all these issues. Oh yeah, everything's going to be great. But they never quite got there, okay? Their true self was a bit more pessimistic, a bit more challenged than what they wanted you to know. But see, they can't let you go. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. See, they can't breathe without you. They miss you so much. They know that it's their own kind of negativity and self-pity where they just took and took too much from you. They exhausted you without giving back enough into this beautiful 10 of Cups that you could have had. So let's take a look at what it is that they would like to do to fix this. Like, are they going to take action? What do they want to do next here for you? Wow. Wow. What do they want to do next, Spirit? Wow. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. See? So your person, they have definitely not, I repeat, not given up on you or this connection. Not at all, because look at this beautiful twin flame card. So, you know, it really doesn't matter. I always say the labels don't matter. All that matters is the feeling that you have, the connection that you feel, right? So just know this, they see you as their person, okay? Even though they've been going through this, right? They see you as their twin flame, their soulmate, their beloved, their person, and they want you back. They want to create something new here. They want to create and manifest back this beautiful relationship, this connection that you had in the beginning that somehow got lost along the way. I feel like they are so bummed. They're like so bummed and kicking themselves right now because they knew that they were on the right track initially with you towards this 10 of Cups, knowing that this is it, this is what they want. And they got off track because of these issues. And so now it's like they are back in creation mode. They may come to you and say, look, you know, we are on this journey. I know it's been difficult, but do you still believe that we are on this sacred journey together? Do you still believe that we can create this 10 of Cups? Because if so, I want us to try again. I want to fix some of these issues that I've been having, my mindset, my sense of negativity, my sense of kind of like, you know, wanting to put all my problems on you and hoping that you will solve them. I'm going to stop that. I want to create something new. I want to continue this sacred journey with you because it is worth fighting for. It is worth saving. Wow, beautiful. So let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created, everything, all the links are in the description box below. Please do be advised that right now there is a 4-week wait for a video recorded reading. And if you would like to have a live reading with me on Zoom, the wait for that is about 4 to 5 business days. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video.